Alrighty, so I got started on putting in a diesel heater, and so I just kind of got all the wiring done up. This is the charge controller for the batteries, or the isolator, I guess is what it's called. And yeah, pretty much want fuse first, and that thing as close to your starter battery as possible. And then, yeah, that cable goes, found a good place to route it to. Pretty sweet. So yeah, I was just able to drill a hole through the grommet of, I think the Speedo cable, I'm not too sure, but it's pretty slick if you ask me. It just goes underneath the seat there. Yada yada. The van's turned into a complete mess since I started this project. And then, yeah, so power cable over here. And got some strapping. Strap it to the bed frame there. And yeah, got the ground cable. Just drill a hole for that, easy peasy. And got the power hooked up. So that's all working good, which is pretty exciting. And this is what's been really holding me up, is drilling these holes for the diesel feeder there. Don't dump everything out. Oh, fine. Of course. Back in there. And yeah, so drilling the holes for those. I could just drill one big ass hole, but I don't think this thing would have the fucking torque for it. I'm already struggling with this. This is taking forever. But at least it's better than this one. Don't cheap out on these fucking. This is the value bin at Lordco. Got a 4-pack of these, but like fuck, they don't last at all. Once you lose the little spikes, you can't really make much of a hole. Piece of shit. So yeah, I got this one from Canadian Tire, and it's holding up really well. But I just don't have the fucking torque for this shit. Can I flip? Hello! If I can set this up. Holy. I want my dilemma to be seen. Witness my struggle. This is some fucking bullshit. It's going. It is going. But it fucking sucks. I don't know. Probably Black & Decker. It's probably not the way to go. Well, I'm not sure. Who knows? These are the questions that I clearly don't have the answers for. One thing that does really help is just putting, cutting oil would be preferred, but just put a little bit of engine oil in there, and that definitely helps. So yeah, smoother sailing now. Okay, that was yeah, not the worst. Went pretty well. Once I got things figured out. And yeah, I should pick up a file Get rid of all these. Anyways, Irish Spring does not repel mice, in case anybody was wondering. And a quick Google search lets you know that before you even try, which I should have did. Fucking hate the internet. And so, next dilemma for this thing is, I don't want to, well, I wanted to put it here, just between these two, hence why that square is cut out. And then I realized that the fucking frame is right there and didn't want to drill into the frame, of course. So these like nice open, oh yeah, you can see the frame there, nice open spot right here, but it goes, there's like a little lip. Super inconvenient. So yeah, this thing's not, this plate isn't sitting flush with the floor. It's kind of raised up there. So the next challenge is centering the hole that I need to cut for that. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. And then making sure that this doesn't flippy flop, you know, other than just screwing some screws in here. I don't think that'll be enough, really. So I think what I gotta do is just get some long bolts, cut some holes, and then yeah, just throw the bolts through them and put washers on each side of the floor, well, one on the top of the floor and then on either side or on the bottom. Fuck, this is the worst video ever, but I hope you know what I'm saying. I'll show when it's done and maybe it'll make more sense, but this is the fucking plan, Stan. Okay, so yeah, just a disclaimer, this is definitely a tutorial on both what and what not to do. Probably mostly what not to do, but I don't know, some things might work, might be helpful. Anyways, so I made a shitty kind of mark with the Sharpie there where my hole gotta go, and all I did was I put this plate on the fucking diesel heater, and then I just set it in place and then put the whole the fucking you know, put the thing where it needed to be, and then I drew an outline around it, yada yada. I am losing so many brain cells right now. This is a good example of what not to do. So I made that smaller hole as just a test hole for the ground for my battery here, and I knew it wouldn't really matter if I drilled right there because I was going to be drilling it out anyways. But now it's going to be a lot harder to make a center hole for the circular bit here. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that hole because, like, fuck it. And it's close enough. It really doesn't have to be super precise. Would be kind of nice if it was, like, you know, it's nice if it works out that way, but if it doesn't, not gonna stress about it. Tighten up a bit here. Yeah, I'm back to using my old shitty bit because it's a different size and I don't have to make a giant hole for this one. Just enough space for the exhaust outlet. So let's see. Here, got a ring of engine oil to keep her going. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Holy fucking cheap shit.